I think I might have figured women out. I know I haven't, but I think I might. It's kind of like that game Clue back in the day. Gen X, baby. It's like that game Clue. Like, you can make an accusation, and if you're wrong, that's the end of the game. But before that, you make some suspicions. I don't know if I'm ready to make an accusation yet and look in that little envelope, but I got some real strong suspicions. I think I might have figured women out. And even if I did, what fucking difference does it make? You still lose anyway. But this is what I mean. Roll with me for a second. I'm going to give you an analogy. So think about it. This is not literal. This is, it's a picture I'm painting for you. And this is a 2-part video. This video is part 1. I'm going to make a second part 2 video because there's no fucking way I could put all of this in one video. No fucking way. No way. So this video is part 1. We'll call this video, we'll title it The 5 Doors. Now, like I said, roll with me. This is the story. This is the analogy. Men generally have one door that they want to go in. It's this big, huge, obvious, out in the open door. Everybody knows that that's the door they want to go in. It's not hidden. It's not a mystery. It's not encrypted. Men want to go through this big, fucking huge door, and that's really the only door they want to go in, and that door is sex. But who's standing in front of that door? They can't just go in. They have to get permission. And who's standing in front of that door is the woman or women that they want to have sex with, because you need consent, you need permission. So men approach this door and they have to summon up the courage. They have to know the fucking password. They have to know to have the answer to the riddle. They have to look smooth enough or suave enough or have enough money, whatever the fucking answer is. But they're trying to get through that big fucking door. And that woman is standing in front of the door, and she decides whether she lets him inside. Pretty simple, right? One door. Women have 4, 5, 6, we'll just cut in the middle. They have about 5 doors. They have 5 doors that they want generally a man to go into. And it's not just sex. Sex is one of the doors. But there's also friendship, companionship, some type of connection. There's the honesty door. Oh, that's a tricky fucking room. There's the honesty door. Then you might have things related to money. The money door. So that's what I'm saying. You got like 4, 5, 6. We'll just cut it down the middle. You got 5 doors. That's why this video is called 5 Doors. So there's about 5 doors that a woman is really looking to go in. But here's the thing. Here's the difference between men and women. This is what I'm saying in part 1, where I think I'm starting to figure women out. I'm getting some suspicions. Men want to go through that one big door, and they need that woman's permission, her consent, to open the door up. He can then go inside and relatively do whatever he wants to do. He's just happy to be fucking in there. You know what I'm saying? Just, can I peek in? Can I smell what's inside? Just let me peek. He's just trying to get inside, and she has to let him inside. For women, those 5 doors are not huge doors. They're small doors. Much, 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 much smaller. Much more hidden. And instead of with the man, he's just like, baby, boo, sweetheart, can you let me in? Please, can I come inside? Can you let me inside this big, huge door that you know I want to go inside? For women, it's not about the dude opening the door up for them to go in. No. That's too simple. What they really want is they want that dude to not only open the door for them, essentially usher them inside, pick them up and carry them over the threshold, take them inside, and then cater to them inside that room. So what they want is not just entrance into the room. They want to be catered to in that room. They want you, the man, to want to take them inside that room, to gladly, lovingly open that door, hold their hand and guide them inside, sit them down on the most plush, best feeling couch, cushions, whatever, and just totally catered. That's what they want. A man is like, can you just crack the motherfucking door? I will slide my 235-pound, 6'2" body into this motherfucker. Just crack it open. I'll figure it out. I'll turn into Terminator 2 in this motherfucker. No. Women, dude would be like, yeah, shit, go on in. Go on in. The door's open. Go on in. Yeah, it's open. I told him you was coming. Go ahead, go in. She would stand there at the entrance to the door. Or slightly walk in and then be like, but don't you want to lead me in? So this is what I mean. This is how it shows up in relationships. How many times have men relatively in a discussion or even up to a point of an argument essentially been like, what do you want? Tell me what you want. And then the woman either has a hard time articulating what she wants, or what she wants is not really possible to give. And it's because what she wants is for you to want. Well, then that falls back on the man to be like, but okay, well, what I want is to go through that fucking door. That's what I want. So if you want me, like if what's going to make you genuinely feel better about us, about whatever this is that you want me to want things, you want me to be the one to do things, well, then it's about what I fucking want. Here's a funny story that I saw. I think I saw it on Instagram or something. Just long story short, it was almost a perfect example of what happens in relationships. Dude's chilling on the couch. His girlfriend comes up and she's like, hey, let me know if you heard the story. Dude's chilling on the couch, watching TV, playing video games, whatever, just leisure, just straight up chilling. Girlfriend walks up to him, does the little voice, does the little body language. I'm going to go to IKEA, I'm going to go to the store, I'm going to go to Costco, whatever. You want to come with me? Dude's like, nah, I'm straight, baby. But, be careful, be safe, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever, do your thing. And she pauses and she's like, you sure you don't want to go with me? And he's like, no, not really. I was kind of comfortable here doing my thing. Like, you want to stay here with me? She's like, no, I'm going to go do this. Okay, well, yeah, you go do your thing. And then she's like, well, wouldn't it be nice, like, if we did something together and, like, we went shopping and we were, like, together and we were checking out stuff and, this and that, blah, 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 like couples do. So then he's like, well, I mean, if you want me to come with you, then I'll come with you. And she's like, yeah, I want you to come with me. So he's like, all right, I'll go with you then. But then she's like, but I don't want you to come with me if, like, you're going to be, like, rushing me and, like, moody and, like, not really paying attention to me and, like, wandering off on the side. And he's, I just want you to kind of, like, be there with me and just, like, do what I'm doing. And he's like, so do you want me to go with you or not? And then she's like, yeah, but I want you to want to do it. That's what I'm saying. A dude will never have that conversation about pussy. Like she's like, well, do you want to fuck? And he's like, well, I mean, I only want to fuck if, like, you want me to fuck. Like, if you want me to fuck, then, like, yeah, I want to fuck. But, like, if you know what I'm saying? Like, wouldn't it be nice if we fucked? Like, shouldn't we do it together? And, like, a dude is like, yes or no? Binary. Yes, or it's not even really binary. Really, most of the time, they just hear yes. And you got to, like, fucking prove no. But that's a whole other story. But my point being is that men want to go through that one big door. It's usually simple with men. Tell me what you want. Give me a binary option. Yes or no, up or down, good boy, bad boy. But, like, can you point me in a direction? And a lot of times with women, they can't really point you in that direction because they want you to fucking figure it out. They want you to come find them in that emotional fucking maze. They want you to come find them. And they want you to want to come find them. That would be like a dude saying, like, I only want to fuck you if you want to fuck me. You've never heard a dude say that. I got to smoke on that one. You will never in your life hear a dude fucking say that. You will never in your life hear a dude say that. You will never in your life hear a dude say that. Ever, ever, ever. I want to fuck you, but only if you want to fuck me. But women say shit like that in a relationship because it's authentic. That's really, really what she wants. She wants you to want to do it. Another example I've given in previous videos. Go check out some of my other videos, some of the catalog. I bring up other different Gen X, Sigma male, entrepreneurial type shit. But I bring up another relatable situation where like a dude could fully have an idea of what his girl wants to eat like for a meal, say breakfast. So he knows she likes this particular omelet, goes to the grocery store, or looks down in the fridge for all the ingredients, gets it, hooks it up the way she likes it, the way he knows that she likes this omelet. And she's waking up, taking a shower. She don't know nothing about this, right? And then so she finally comes down, and he got the breakfast, the omelet, toast, grits, hash browns, whatever, however way they get down, all nicely prepared for her. He did it for her. He was thinking of her. He prepared it for her. When she comes down and they sit at the table across from each other, he kind of slides it to her. He doesn't hand it to her, kind of pushes it to her. She's going to pick up on that and have an attitude about it. And then at some point he's going to be like, what's the problem? I made you breakfast. I made it the way you like. I thought of you. I made it for you. I prepared it for when you came out. It's hot and it's fresh. What the fuck are you mad about? And she's going to be like, essentially, because of the way that you pushed it to me. You presented it in a way that didn't feel like you wanted to do it. So there's many times for men where we're like, that sounds fucking stupid. But coming from her perspective, that's absolutely the truth. That's what she wants. So for a man, what we want is, can I get through that fucking door? And so sometimes for women, it sounds absolutely stupid how simple we can be leveraged because we want to get in that fucking door. But it's the truth. So that's the first part of this video, or this video is part one. Check out part two. That one is entitled The Head and the Heart. The Head and the Heart. You got to look at that video. I'm going to put that one out there too. But this is what I'm saying though. 5 doors. Men have one. That's why men are so fucking simple. We're simple and it's beautiful, and we're simple and it's fucking tragic. But it's both. It's both. And so part of our simplicity is we really just want to go through that one door. Now, of course, it's not just about sex. You get to know someone, their values, your values, what you bring to the table, what they bring to the table, yada, 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 yada. And then it's more than just sex. It's never just about sex or appearances. But my point being is that in terms of honesty, in terms of what's real, yeah, men most of the time are really just kind of, how can I get in that big door? How can I get closer to that big door? Can I get a VIP pass in that motherfucker? Let me know when it's buy one, get one free night. Please, can I get in that door? But they have to be let in. So that's why men will, buff up their bodies. I put in some work because of it. That's why men will, up their money game. That's why men will, especially alphas, will do certain shit so that they stand out and look more desirable. It's, it is what it is. But we want to go in that door, but she has to let us in. So we spend all of our time going through the loop, going over it over and over. And what can I do to get her to let me in? Because I just want to get in that door. Women have to spend most of their times thinking about, how can I get him, convince him, trick him, manipulate him, whatever synonym you want to use. But how can I get him to want to let me in? That's a whole different, that's not simple. That's a whole different ball game. For men, how can I get in? I can't just bum rush the motherfucker. I can't break in. But how can I get her to let me in? Do anybody got any, can I Google AI this motherfucker? Can I get some Cliff Notes? Can anybody tell me, what was your strategy? How did you get in? I'm just trying to get in. It's real fucking simple for men. Real fucking simple. One door. How can I get in? How can I get in repeatedly? How can I be known as the motherfucker that get in? For women, it's so much fucking complicated. It's not simple at all. They've got multiple doors that are not as big. 5 doors, 1 or 2 of them, you didn't even know it was a fucking door. I didn't even know people was going there like, that's for real? It opens up? and they got 5 doors that are not as big. You damn near got to figure them out. But the real point is that she wants you to want to let her in. And then you have to cater to her in there. And in those relationships where men learn, whether they know it or not, when they learn, they're like, look, these particular areas that might not be as high of importance to me, I might not be so sensitive about it. I can give some leeway about it. She needs these things. And more important, she needs to know that I can give it to her, that I want to give it to her, that I look forward to giving it to her, that I give it to her because of how I care about her, that I give it to her because it's her. And if you work it right, dudes, I do this a lot of times in my relationships. Give it to them, but act like you lucky. You lucky, because I don't just do this for everybody. Say the wrong thing, act the wrong way, and you cut off. But you lucky. I'll do some things for you. But that's essentially what they want. So this is part 1. Check out part 2, which is about the head and the heart and the head, and which gender plays which role. But tell me if you think I'm wrong. Tell me if you got anything to add to it. But once again, I think it's real simple. Men just want entrance into that one big fucking door. Women, they want to be let in and catered to in these 5 doors. And sometimes they might want you to be in multiple rooms at the same time. But if you like her, if you care about her, if you love her, you do it. So, what the fuck? Whatever. Whatever. But it's your boy. It is what it is. I'll holla at you.